What's up, YouTube? It's been pretty busy in Busted Classic Garage lately because I've actually been out here and I've been working on the truck. Finally started that cab corner. Let me show you what I've gotten done so far. All right, so this is what we're looking at. I actually got a lot of stuff done. I'm honestly surprised. So far, this panel is sitting pretty nice. It's not bad. It could be better, but we are dealing with replacement aftermarket panels, which usually suck. The first thing that I did when I started this piece is I cut out this B-pillar section. Now, let's take a walk over here and we can check out what I've cut up so far. There's what's left of the B-pillar. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. There's the cab corner. This thing's obviously seen better days, for sure. There's the portion of the floor. All right, so getting back to this truck over here. So I started on the B-pillar. I got that cut out. Then I moved over to the cab corner, which is fitting okay. Wow, that's super dark. But hey, you'll be able to see my biggest screw up so far. Look at that. Oh man, I was asleep on that day. Everything's sitting pretty nicely in here. So what's next? Well, let's take out the straight edge here. I mean, am I gonna have to light the garage on fire to actually see this black panel? All right, so hopefully this shows up. Next step is to take this straight edge and make that fit a little bit better. I don't know if you can see that. I can't see it in my monitor, but hey, just imagine it if you can't see it. As far as this piece goes, I basically have to tweak it this way. So once that's fitted, I'm going to move on to this last section here, which that piece is sitting right there. I'm not going to use all of it, of course. Let's use this panel as a pointing tool. Well, this is going to be interesting. I will cut it right through here, and then leaving the body lines, I will come across there and go all the way across, and then I'll probably blend it in. I don't know exactly where, but I might cut up to here, maybe behind here. I don't know, we'll see. That will be dealt with after this is dealt with. But once this panel's in and once this is kind of tweaked where it needs to be, it's just a matter of slapping this thing together with some weld. Now, there's a couple other things I gotta do. There's a brace underneath here. Why don't I take all these panels apart so you can see what kind of monstrosity is hiding underneath there. By the way, these things from Harbor Freight are amazing. I've never had a set of these, and I finally decided to buy some. I love them. They are awesome. Very cool little design. I'm sure you guys have used these before. You throw this onto a panel, and on the back side, you have this little block. It goes there, and then once you tighten it, it's nice that I'm actually getting something done on this truck, though. Seeing progress is always a good thing. Usually it's the opposite. Usually I don't see any progress because either I'm not out here or I'm just on a project that takes a super long time. All right, there's that piece. Okay, let's get this floor out. I really don't want to remove this floor because these were a little bit of a headache to put in. Not really, mainly that one just because I have to get underneath the truck. But I will do it just for you guys. Okay. I knew I was gonna lose that. Okay. So, are you guys ready? The big reveal of nastiness. Watch it go. Oh man. This truck has seen better days. How about that for a rotted cab support? Isn't that nice? I actually split the back side of this cab from the floor section. Now, if you're replacing the whole floor, you would have to do this way anyways. But I wanted to get one solid piece in there because I knew this area was going to be pretty rotten. But now I'm kind of in a weird situation because I'm not going to remove this piece until the entire cab is done and it's actually off the frame. Then I will replace this entire piece while the back is laying on the ground. This is going to be weird because I think I'm going to have to cut a portion of this out just to be able to get a hammer and dolly back here, because I did warp it a little bit when I was pulling it off, but also to get rid of all that rust. So we'll have to see what happens. Maybe on the next update, I'll show you guys what I did there. So some of you might be getting worried that I'm just doing this update. Don't worry. There will be a build video. Once this entire repair is done, I will put out an awesome build video. But until then, I figured I'd kind of keep you guys in the loop and just show you what I'm doing. And I actually did have a couple questions. All right, here's a question for you guys. Let's get off this floor for a minute, because I'm looking at the dashboard here. And as far as the ashtray goes, what are you guys planning on doing with that? Are you guys going to put the ashtray back in? Are you going to fill that? Are you going to make some kind of makeshift cup holder? Because I'm not a smoker. I used to be. And I really have no purpose for an ashtray besides maybe keeping change in there, which I don't really even deal with change that much anyways, because everything's done electronically these days. So, I don't know. It seems like a waste to fill it. I figure you could probably put something there. You know, and now I'm looking at the stereo. Now, I wanted to originally put in the original stereo, because they do make really nice aftermarket stereos that look original, but they got Bluetooth and all the other stuff. I was thinking about using this piece, but then it kind of got me thinking, what if I put in a screen? You know, like most new cars do. I'm sure half you guys are like, why would you do that? But why not? That'd be cool. Then I could watch YouTube videos in my truck. Oh my God, I got it. Whiskey dispenser. Whiskey wipers, I'm sure you've seen it. Yes, whiskey dispenser. Right above the stereo, a little nozzle comes out. You put the cup in there. So it's ultimately a glorified cup holder with a whiskey nozzle straight above it. Okay, that's done and done. Don't even comment. That is exactly what I'm doing. No, but seriously, comment. I want to know. Let me know if the whiskey dispenser is a good idea. Probably not. But let me hear what you got to say. All right, I'm starting to lose my mind. It's cold in here, and I should probably go inside. Next week, I'm going to put in some hours on this thing and try to get it to the point where I'm starting to weld. Because if I can get this done in the next, let's give it a week and a half. If I can get this knocked out, maybe I'll get the panels for the other side, since this is kind of going to be fresh in my mind, and I'm still going to, remember the mistakes I've made. And hopefully I don't recreate those on the other side. But if I could get these two cab corners knocked out, oh man, I'd be sitting in a really good spot. Because then all I'll have to do is just do the rust repair on that. Well, it's not just that. It's the floor, the inner and outer rocker, the footwell, the A-pillar, the floor support. Yeah, it's a puzzle of a bunch of pieces. And I'm sure you guys have seen when I did this whole section. I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of pieces that came together to do that. By the way, I bought this beast a while back. Still haven't even used it. Yeah, still haven't even hooked it up yet. I bet you this thing rocks, though. A little nibbler action. Wait a minute, wasn't that the weird pet's name in Futurama, Nibbler? The little dude that ate everything? Like entire galaxies? One other thing. If you guys are looking to get a little bit more light inside the cab or the shell of your project, whether that be a C10 or a Chevelle or a Cutlass or a Firebird, whatever you're working on, I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, but I took some string, the same string that I used to build my paint booth with, and I hung a LED light fixture in there. And it works so well. Oh, you see that? You can never have too much light. I mean, seriously, I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. Look at the difference this makes. Huge. Well, hopefully I didn't bore you guys too much with this update. And hopefully in the next week and a half, this will be done. Oh, that's good. That's real good. I should be a comedian. Because last time I cut up the floor, and then I waited 8 years to touch it again. This truck could have been done a long time ago. Well, either way, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Woo!